Hey guys, Dave Kimbrough here with Kimbrough Team, Remax 4000, December the 5th. I can't believe it's already December. Thanksgiving's in the rearview mirror already. And Christmas is what, just 3 weeks away, yesterday. So I know everybody's busy, so we're going to make this short and sweet. We're going to cover the month of November because we've got new stats that are out. And right below this video, you've got the ability to dig into these stats as much as you'd like to. There's a lot of good information, but I'm going to hit a few of the highlights. Keep in mind, we go year over year numbers generally. So that would be comparing November of 2025 to November of 2024. These year over year numbers are going to sound a little worse than they actually were. Although November 2025 wasn't an amazing month, November of 2024 was quite robust for November. So we are comparing apples to oranges a little bit just because the end of the year last year ended up a bit stronger than it's likely to end up this year. But this year, number of transactions were down about 8%. Inventory is up 15%, and days on market is down just a little bit, down to 82 days on average. Also, keep in mind some of those numbers are difficult to track and difficult to really put into a real good perspective because you have a lot of sellers who are bailing out of the market right now because they've been on the market for a while and they're tired of being on the market and activity is slower. And ultimately, people have their minds on a lot of different things around this time of year, which is completely understandable. Interest rates are getting better slowly but surely. 6 to 6.25 is what we're seeing right now in 30-year conventional fixed rate mortgages, which is better than we have been most all of 2025. And it does seem the consensus is in 2026 we're going to hover somewhere around upper fives to around 6%. And I think we're going to get another Fed rate cut, which I think might already be baked in, but that looks to be highly likely next week, I believe, on the 10th of December. So 2026, I expect it to return to balance. I think we're going to see a more normalized market. That seems to be what everybody's predicting around the country, getting back to more normal pre-COVID times. So we had this huge uptick in real estate activity, and then it kind of slacked off. And I think we're going to hit kind of a steady state, so to speak, for 2026. So I think they're anticipating overall national numbers to be up a little bit and more reflective of what we were coming into the COVID times, which would be back to 2019. An interesting article, we're going to put a link here. Moody's, I think you might find this interesting, put out a home price forecast for more than 300 housing markets. Sorry about that. Here you go. 300 housing markets. And you can get on this link to this and look at all kinds of different markets. Grand Junction is in there. And what they do is they look at home affordability or home pricing over the next decade and make, obviously, these are predictions, but made some predictions in Grand Junction. Honestly, in 2026, they see prices staying pretty flat, according to this article. But cumulative 2025 through 2030, they see a 5.5% increase in home values, and over the next 10 years, a modest 15% increase, which would equate to 2 to 3% per year. But I found it a really interesting article, especially if you like looking at real estate around the country. It's really and it's interactive, so it's kind of fun. Anyway, so check out that link below. I thought it was interesting information. It's really nice to see one of these national articles that actually includes Grand Junction, because most of the time they don't. Anyway, here's to the end of 2025. Have an amazing Christmas and Happy New Year's. A safe New Year's. I'll talk to you again after January 1. We'll already be in 2026. But in the meantime, if you need anything, again, we couldn't do this ride without you. We're very appreciative of all the supporters of the Kimbrough team over the past 24 years. And again, we're thankful and blessed to be able to do the job we do. Enjoy your friends, enjoy your family. If you need anything from us, we're available 970-263-7355 or just info@thekimbroughsteam.com, and we'll be happy to take care of you. Again, Merry Christmas, happy and safe New Year, and we'll see you next time in 2026.